Welcome back to Bryan Leonard's Major League Baseball breakdown here on Tuesday, the 21st. Tuesday is also $5 Tuesday, Customer Appreciation Day over at WagerTalk, and we'll get into that in a little bit. Well, we wanted to give you two selections on today's card that we didn't really give too much information on the Total Basis show today. The first game we are going to take a look at is my hometown Cleveland Guardians and Parker Messick on the mound. We made a lot of money on Parker Messick all season long. And last time he was out, I had a 5% on Cleveland. And Parker Messick was one inning away from throwing a no-hitter, the first no-hitter since, back when I was just a little kid, I believe, in Cleveland, Len Barker. But they didn't get there. And he gave up a couple hits in the ninth. They pulled him out, and they were lucky to win that game. They're going up against Houston today, and Weiss. And Weiss is a guy who came over from Korea, I believe, and didn't have a lot of success in the minor leagues when he was back here earlier. Never made it to the majors, and they were expecting to use him as a long reliever coming into the season. Now, because of all the injuries Houston's had, and that's the one thing they've struggled with is their starting pitching, Weiss will take the mound today against Messick. Total on this game is 8.5, and Messick's basically about a 145 favorite. We're going to play this game under the total at 8.5. It has gone up from the overnight of 8, so we are catching a little bit better number here on the under. I think Weiss will have a little bit of success here against Cleveland. They haven't seen him. And Messick, the lefty, Houston has actually hit lefties pretty well this year. Messick, as much as I like him, after throwing such a long game and so many pitches last time out, we've seen this how many times, where the next time the starting pitcher comes out and he doesn't have it, especially going along in the game. Cleveland's bullpen is in pretty good shape tonight. And the closer looked really good last time out. I think he's got that behind him now. And Cleveland will be able to match up a bullpen very well here with Houston's bullpen. Houston obviously has had some problems in their bullpen as the closer's been hurt just about all season. And the eighth inning man has struggled lately. So, but I still like the under in this game. Cleveland against Weiss, I think they're going to struggle a little bit offensively. And at the first sign of trouble, I expect the Guardians staff to pull Messick out of that game. So maybe the better thing is playing Messick outs under. I think that's a popular play today. But the Cleveland bullpen is in really good shape for today. If they do pull him early, they pull him after 4 or 5 innings. I wouldn't expect him to go above 80 pitches today. So if you're paying Cleveland, you're not getting the full value out of Messick that you normally would. He's usually been going about 6-7 innings, and last time 8 innings. So I expect them to really limit him. The first sign of trouble, they get him out of there for the 4th inning on. So let's play the under between Houston and Cleveland. And once again, you can get that under 8.5 at even money, minus 110 at the worst. So that's our first of 2 plays today. I did mention this is Tuesday, Customer Appreciation Day. I have 3 plays in baseball up for my clients, 1 play in the NHL. We did lose our 5% in the NHL yesterday. We had Ottawa, a substantial underdog in that game, and the game went to double overtime before they lost that game to Carolina. That was a game with a lot of value. And once it gets to overtime in that situation, it was a coin flip. When you're catching plus 135, if you can get them in a coin flip situation late in the game, that's probably a good bet. It just didn't work out for us yesterday. So unfortunately, we did lose that play. But got another play up in the NHL today that we really like. It'll be a 3% play. You can get that for only $5. Or you can get our best play in Major League Baseball today for $5. Or buy 3 days, get 3 free. A lot of great specials up on the site right now. I don't have any NBA at the moment, but I do have that play up in the NHL, 3% also up in baseball, and 3 plays overall on the MLB card. Second game we are going to take a look at tonight is the Milwaukee-Detroit game. Kyle Harrison is going for Milwaukee. Used to pitch for San Francisco. They traded him away before the season. Harrison, it looked really, really good in the preseason. Struggled a little bit. He's been a little bit up and down so far in the regular season, going against Montero, who is, we've talked in the past, he's the guy bouncing between AAA and the majors all season long. Detroit themselves have a couple of injuries to the pitchers, and he's come up, and he's done pretty well so far. But we know what we're going to get here. The reason why I like Milwaukee is I think at this point of the season, they're the better team. Now, they haven't looked that great lately, but I really like their bullpen. The Detroit bullpen's not bad either, but the Milwaukee bullpen right now is looking really strong, and I think they're going to have everybody available tonight. So in the second half of this game, the Milwaukee side is more pronounced than the first half. So rather than play Milwaukee in the first half, we're going to play Milwaukee in the entire game here. We're looking at a total or a line of about minus 103. There, it's basically a pick'em game right now. But I like the Milwaukee, and Detroit going against lefties, and that takes away a lot of their power. And so obviously, with a game in which I don't think Detroit's going to hit more than maybe one home run, if they get to that, Milwaukee's the better spot here. So let's play with Milwaukee as a play, and we got the Houston-Cleveland game to go under the total. That'll be our two plays up for today, and we'll be back again tomorrow. I do want to point out Thursday's a travel day for me. I'm heading north of the border. I'll be in Canada for a few days, and I'll be doing the shows on Thursday and Friday, Saturday there. So, but tomorrow, or excuse me, Thursday is a travel day. Friday and Saturday, I'll be doing shows up there. So be taking Thursday off, but I'll be back again tomorrow afternoon, and we'll take a look at the Wednesday card. Good luck to everybody, and make sure to join the site today and get those really strong plays for myself as well as anyone on the site for the $5 plays. It's a savings of $25 at least. So grab those today on Customer Appreciation Day. Everybody have a good day. We'll be back again on Wednesday.